Hey songwriters, welcome to At Home Songwriting. Are you struggling to write better songs? Or are you a little bit afraid of capturing your emotions into your songs for the whole world to hear? Well, don't worry, because I'm gonna give you some very essential tips and tricks that will help you become a better songwriter and help you get over some of your fears and jump in to find your most creative self. The first thing to remember is you don't need expensive gear or recording equipment or special programs to write songs. All you need is a good idea, a pen, some paper, maybe your phone to capture some melody ideas, and really just your own life experience. So don't fall for people that are trying to sell you the latest and greatest, software that's going to finish your song for you, or think that you can just use like Chat GPT to just write a song and call it yours. You won't become a better songwriter by letting something else or someone else do the work. I want you to learn that you don't need anything special. All you need is your own creativity, a pen, some paper, and maybe your phone. That's it. The next essential tip is don't worry what people are going to think or say about your songwriting. Songwriting is such a personal and creative outlet that it's therapeutic for you as a writer to put your thoughts into the songs, and it's your way of being creative and adding something to the world. And there's always going to be people who don't like what you do. You're never going to please everybody. So just please yourself. And then also find the tribe of people that like what you do. And remember, music connects with people on a very personal level. I'm sure that you experience music in a very personal way, and there's other people that will experience your songs in the same way. And your song might resonate with someone and make a huge difference in their life. How cool is that? And another essential tip for those of you out there, just start. It's never going to be the perfect time. You're never going to have all the time that you want to write songs. So even if you have to write a tiny bit every day, even if it's 3 minutes every single day, do your best to try to get consistent and creative. The idea here is not about the results, it's about the process. And the more you do the process, the better you will get. And if you're not writing on a regular basis, your songs will take longer to develop. Some people think that you have to focus on 1 or 2 songs and make them just perfect in order to be a good songwriter, but that's not how it works. The people who really excel at songwriting are the people who write on a regular basis, they write a lot of songs, and they just consistently create and experiment. So that's a great tip for you, is don't worry about perfection, just get it written, and don't worry about getting it right yet. And just remember, if you're just starting out, your first songs are not where you're going to end up. I know you may not be where you want to be, but you're where you are. And you're probably a little bit ahead of where you used to be. So writing anything is better than writing nothing. Also, remember, it's really helpful to work and learn from others. So if you're looking for an online community of songwriters that are writing songs at home, maybe they're just starting out like you are, or maybe you have a little bit more experience, those people are out there too. And a great place to find them is in my online community with athomesongwritingcourses.com. I also have an at-home songwriting workshops meetup that you can meet with us on a monthly basis for 100% free online songwriting workshops. So both of the links are in the description of this video. So join our online community where you can post your songs, ask questions, you can interact with me, you can interact with other songwriters, and then also join us for the live Zoom workshops that we do on a monthly basis in our meetup group. Because collaboration and learning from others really can't be duplicated in any other way than just jumping in and doing it. So I hope you will go from watching these videos, which I love you watching these videos, but I'd love to have you join us live as well. Consistency is key. And how you get consistent is by writing on a regular basis and having a writing process. So if you only write every now and then, maybe figure out a more regular schedule to write. I know you might have a day job. I know that you might go to school. You might have kids. You might have pets. You might have other family members that you have to deal with. There's all kinds of things that can pull you away from the craft of songwriting. But whatever time you can devote, I encourage you to devote whatever that is. If it's 10 minutes a week, that's 52 weeks in the year. That's 520 minutes that you can give over the course of a year. That's more than nothing. So please just find some consistency in your writing and try to write on a regular basis, because keep that consistency up. It keeps your mind open. It keeps your songwriting muscles in shape. But as you continue through this journey of your own songwriting, make sure that you're careful how you compare yourself to others. It's good to learn by modeling and listening to songs that you like. But at some point, you have to realize that everybody has their own unique thing, and you're never going to sound exactly like your famous artist because they are them and you are you. And I think the beauty in songwriting on a regular basis and experimenting and having fun is that you start to find out who you are as a songwriter, and you can start developing your own style that is different and even better than anything else out there, because it's you and no one else is you. No one else has your same experience. No one has the same perspective on things. And I think, be careful of just trying to emulate something else. Emulation is a good place to start, but I ask you, don't end there. The end goal should be to find the freedom that it takes to be your all-around self. Another tip that I have for you is to get feedback, but take it as constructive feedback and use it constructively. Don't let feedback sidetrack you. Don't let it break your spirit, and consider the source that it's coming from. If you have trusted friends that are in music or other songwriters that that might be a good person to ask for some very constructive and honest feedback. Feedback is a gift if you use it correctly and look at it as an input on how you can maybe change things in the future. But be careful with this. You have to be careful with feedback. Don't always write to please someone else or just to get good feedback. Make sure that you trust your own artistic decisions. And if something sounds and feels exactly right to you, screw everybody else, right? It's your song. If you think it's right, it is right. So get feedback, but be careful with it. And I think the most important tip that I have for you today is have fun. Don't take this too seriously. Don't take every song so seriously, because it's probably not the last song you're going to write. You have more ideas. You're probably going to write a better song than this one anyway. So have fun. Don't let it start to feel like work. Don't let it start to feel like you're trying to impress other people. Do it for yourself. Do it for your spirit. Do it for fun. And I give you permission to do this. Other songwriters give you permission to do this. In fact, we applaud you for being yourself, having fun, and just going for it. So I know that you're interested in learning more about songwriting, or you wouldn't be watching this video. So if you would like to check out other videos here at Home Songwriting, check out some other videos on the channel that you can check out here. And I'd love it if you hit like and hit subscribe on this channel. And remember, check out the links in the description to join us for live online workshops. Would love to see you, would love to hear from you. And let's get on to the next video. Let's get songwriting. Let's go.